All right, thanks for joining us for a quick 5-minute demo of RackWare moving technology to the Oracle Cloud. Today we're going to show you a 5-minute move of a JDE environment from on-prem to the Oracle Cloud infrastructure. We're going to use the RackWare tool, and Hardik's actually going to walk you through all of the different steps that we're going through to help make these moves for organizations. We're going to talk a little bit about TekStream up front, and then jump right into the demo. I'm Cam Colson. I'm Managing Director for Oracle here at TekStream. I also have Hardik Desai, who's a technical architect, on with me. Hardik, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. This is Hardik Desai. I'm a technical architect here at TekStream. Today, we'll be doing a deep dive into the technical pieces of moving a JDE environment to OCI using RackWare Migration Manager.
Quickly introducing TekStream to all of you. Our organization is focused on digital transformation. So we focus on helping customers to make the move to the cloud, whether that's looking at the types of software that they'll need or cloud subscriptions, reviewing their how they're going to go through these implementations, helping to create a plan for them and actually help to execute migrations to the cloud, supporting those environments after they're successfully deployed. We have SOC 1 and SOC 2 compliance, and can do everything from managing the whole environment to just being somebody to call who really understands this stuff when you get stuck with your own internal team. Finally, we also have a sourcing division. So if you're looking for people to help on a contract or permanent basis, you want to hire to do this, we can help you to find those people as well. Again, across the bottom, we're experts in Oracle, experts in RackWare, and really excited to get started helping you with your environment. We're going to jump straight into the demo now. I will pass things over to Hardik to review that.
Okay, so to set the stage, today we'll be showing you how to move an on-prem JDE Enterprise 1 environment to OCI. We'll be using a RackWare Migration Manager. RackWare Migration Manager, the image is available readily on the OCI marketplace and in a very extremely inexpensive mode. So we highly recommend using the strong partnership that Oracle has with RackWare in deploying this RackWare Migration Manager. What you're seeing on the screen is somewhat of a technical behind-the-scenes look at what a system administrator would need to do to prep the on-prem environment. This is plain, to put it plainly, is to set up the communication between the on-prem JDE environment with the RackWare Migration Manager server. Everything is Linux-based in this demo. So what you're seeing on your screen is just how we would set up the keys and the network connectivity between the two servers. This is a one-time setup. It takes about 30 minutes to do this. The migration itself can last from a few minutes to a few hours, depending on the size of your on-prem environment. Once these connectivity is set up and we are ready to migrate the on-prem environment, we would go on a web-based UI. The web-based UI comes inbuilt with the Migration Manager. It's a one-time setup, as I mentioned. It will be an intuitive interface for system administrators to set up the host, the source, and the destination. If it can be based on a security group within your organization, or it can be an individual. All of that is flexible within RackWare Migration Manager. We are, for this purpose of the demo, are migrating a trial instance of JDE Enterprise 1. Once everything is set up on the on-prem environment, we would then navigate to the browser. It's a private connectivity to the RackWare Migration Manager. Once you have your Migration Manager up, it's a very intuitive interface to upload your migration template. The migration template is a quick 5 to 7 column Excel spreadsheet, which has the host information, your destination information, what kind of image you want to set up. Is it Linux or Windows? What is the shape of the instance you want to set up in the cloud? How many OCPUs, etc. Once you have prepared that template file, you will upload it to the UI. It is a extremely easy couple of steps to set up the source information. And over here, you're seeing that we're setting up the destination. As I mentioned, we are moving this environment to OCI. So what it will require is for you to fill out which compartment is going into, which network, which subnet, which VCN it is going into. So once all of that is set up, we will save that information and we'll be ready to start the migration. The RackWare Migration Manager will do a quick validation. Once the connectivity is validated, we can start the sync. As you see on the screen, it does a few steps behind the scenes. It will start with examining your on-prem environment based on the size of the on-prem environment and what you've selected in the template. It will auto-provision a server and the storage on OCI. Then it will look at all the microkernel settings on your source and replicate the same on the destination. Once the network connectivity and all the OS settings are confirmed, it will start the data sync. This can take ranging from a few minutes to a few hours, depending on the size of your on-prem environment. Once the sync is complete, it will verify that the source and destination are identical. And then do a quick boot on the destination server, verify that we can reach it and is available for a SSH login. It will release it. Once it releases it, what we will see on the screen is we go to the OCI environment, and then I'll show you that the instance is available for use on the OCI tenancy. Over here, you see it's the JDE E1. That has been a quick dive into how we would migrate this on-prem environment. Again, I just showed you one environment, one server. We can do multiple servers at the same time. And then you can choose different images. It can be a Linux-based image or Windows. In this example, there was one Linux-based JDE environment and one Windows-based environment. That's been a quick dive into how we would migrate a on-prem JDE environment to OCI.
Thanks, Hardik. Very much appreciate the demo there. That was great. Definitely a very quick and easy move from on-premise to the JDE to the Oracle Cloud for a JDE customer. Would definitely work with all different other sorts of technologies as well, whether that's database or other ERPs, but a great example of how quickly and easily customers can take workloads to the Oracle Cloud leveraging this technology. The next step for all of you out there, ideally, is for you to reach out. We'd love to show you how this could work in your environment, talk more specifically about what your plans are for the cloud, how you're managing this, and how we can help you to look at this technology to help make your next jump and your next cloud journey and make it in a very easy, quick, simple, low-risk way. Please reach out and contact me. My contact information is on the screen. Would love to talk to all of you a little bit more about this. Thanks, and have a great day.